So I decided to extend the sleep for, you know, till 10 a.m. because I could have woke up at 7 a.m. or it's 8 a.m. I don't know, but I decided to like try to get 2 more hours in, and it was worth it. I thought like I got the better end of the sleep when I first woke up, but then I like went back to sleep and I woke up like way more drowsy. So I didn't get the full cycle of sleep that I could get. But sleeping on the floor, um, I found an angle that doesn't affect my head as much. Like I found a proper way to sleep that doesn't affect my head, which I use basically a hoodie, and I sleep on my right side with the hoodie like supporting the neck, so it like doesn't fill up with blood and doesn't make the head as heavy. So I figured that out, but then my lower back doesn't get fully aligned the way I want it to be because I have the right side pain, so I should be laying on the left side. It's funny, man. Yeah, no, I'm fucking tweaked up, but it's okay. I'm finding solutions bit by bit. I'm doing hatha yoga. That helped. Sleeping on the back, that helps as well. Going for walks, going to the gym, that helps as well. You know, that helps as well. Yeah. Um, what was I gonna say though? Yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to say something else. Oh, I mean, basically, what's been on my head is just random mind occurrences and stuff, and um, I think this stuff has to come up because this is what's in your field, basically your identity. This is what's in my identity, which is um the feeling of, I put it to words because it's a feeling, and I think everybody gets it when they're trying to change, but it's the part of the mind that wants to do everything. So you decided to do something, right? But the mind gets so hurt by it because the mind wants to do everything and it wants to be so powerful and look so cool in front of everybody. It doesn't. I'm not saying that the mind has a mind of its own. I'm just saying like you as the individual want to do something with all your heart and soul and not care what anybody says and not do it to try to look a certain way in front of people. That's what you want to do. And it doesn't matter what you do. You could be as simple, because when you were a kid, you didn't care, right? You Playing in the mud was the world to you. You didn't care about anything. And that part is what you want to tap into with whatever it is you're trying to do. And it doesn't matter. You just have to tap into that. You could be fully focused on something and really enjoy it, no matter what it is. You could simply be just breathing, and you can get that sensation. You could just be existing, and you can have that sensation. There is no such thing as you being fulfilled by doing an activity just based off the activity. It's the way you do the activity, the way you are within yourself will make the activity exciting. The activity itself has no inherent meaning. Meaning, you could have won an Oscar, you could have won a Grammy, right? And got such an exciting feeling from that, which is fleeting. It's a fleeting feeling that if you won a Grammy, if you won an Oscar, you felt on top of the world. You climbed Mount Everest, but it's a fleeting feeling, meaning it won't last forever. Meaning, a week from now, from where you won the Oscar, or climbed Mount Everest, or won a Grammy, the feeling will start to subside and you'll begin to return back to your normal state. It isn't permanent, right? It's not a solution to your life. It's not a solution that you are looking for. The solution you're looking for is the ability to do something with all your heart and all your focus and all your energy and be so invested in it that when you sit down to do it, or whatever it is you're doing, that when you look up, the time has passed, hours have passed, and you haven't even realized that hours have passed because you're so soaked in and so involved in what you're doing that when you look up, damn, 2 hours went by when it felt like 10 minutes. That's essentially the level of focus that you would want to get to, the level of involvement in a certain activity. That's the essentially what you want to get to. Maybe the clip, maybe the thumbnail will pop up like this. Let's see. Light skin face, nigga. All right. Let's see. Maybe a thumbnail will pop up. Let me do this. My bad. That thumbnail ass face. Nah. Yeah. So maybe, as I said, yeah, to be so fully invested in something, whatever it is you want to do. And I know that there's a genius in the human being. You know, there's a genius in the ability to focus, in the ability to get involved in something, and the divine presence within you takes grasp. Everybody has essentially felt it at one point. Maybe you were just feeling it in PE at recess or some shit. Maybe you were like doing whatever it is that you be doing in your life, and you felt some type of way. Even when you play video games, you get it a little bit, right? But that's with video games. If you could activate that shit with anything, or you get involved in it, time passes by. Everything else, it's in the zone, right? Levels of in the zone. Level 1, like a slight in the zone feeling, time passes by. But I'm talking about like a level 3 in the zone, like, boom. You look up like, wait, what the fuck? Dude, you started at 12 p.m. or you started at 12 p.m. You're like, boom, do you think? You look up, it's fucking 5 p.m. You're like, wait, what? It's 5 p.m. already. What the fuck? I barely. That's the type of shit that has to happen. That's where you're learning faster. You're enjoying yourself. You're living a great life. And this thing has to be tapped in all the time, and it can be tapped in all the time. I read a book called The Surrender Experiment, Michael Singer, and he tapped into that basically whenever he needed it, exactly needed it. He probably could have utilized it even more, but he tapped into it and he needed it, and he passed his doctor exams, teacher exams. He freaking uh yeah, funny story. Yeah, he freaking made a medical manager coding when coding was new. He tapped into this type of focus. So tap into that type of focus, you can do anything and you'll enjoy anything because nothing is going to inherently make you happy. Nothing. And the ego wants to say, yeah, but if I do this, then it's going to make me happy. This is not how it works. But it's okay. You don't judge it. You don't take anything away from it. You don't say, no, you can't feel that way. You just allow it to pass. You just become aware and allow it to pass, right? Because you have to allow it to pass. You can't throw it away and resist it and let it stay in your box, because then you're going to keep feeling it. Just allow it to pass. Feel it. Allow it to pass. Everybody wants to be blissed out. That's essentially the goal, is to be blissed out and use that bliss to do anything. Anyways, that's the talk for today. Oh yeah, so let me plan out the day real quick. So I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna upload this video to the YouTube channel. Then once I'm done uploading, I'm gonna go take a cold shower. Then I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm only doing cardio today. I'm not doing any push-ups, pull-ups, or legs. Just cardio today. Get a good sweat going. Then I'm gonna go outside, go for a walk, sit under a tree. Then I'm gonna come back. Then I'm gonna take a hot bath into a cold bath. Then I'm gonna do some hatha yoga. Then I'm gonna do some law of assumption. Yep. Then I'm gonna do a little bit more hatha yoga. Then I'm gonna sit, do some pranayama. Then I'm gonna do a meditation. Then I'm gonna eat some food. Then I'm gonna do some 3D sculpting and really get involved into it. After the 3D sculpting, maybe I might walk the dogs, depending on something. Maybe I might walk the dogs. That might be at like 6 p.m. ish. Actually, yeah, because no, I'm gonna be doing the 3D sculpting, and then I'm gonna be doing the 3D sculpting, and then when I'm done with the 3D sculpting, I'll go do a second session of yoga, hatha yoga, and law of assumption, and then hatha yoga, and then meditation again, second session. 12-minute meditation at the end of each session. And then after that, I'm gonna go walk the dogs. Probably walk the dogs, yes. Resistance into walking the dogs, but that's essentially what I want to do. Go walk the dogs, and then come back, take a shower, um, eat, and then I guess play. I told my friend that I was gonna play a game with him, so we're gonna play a game. Yeah, that's essentially what I want to do. Either play a game or I'll work a little bit more on sculpting. I'll see. But yeah, that's basically how I want to go today. And then all the intricacies throughout the day that is going to happen that I can't really predict, because things happen in life, and whatever needs to be done will be done. Whatever needs to happen will happen. Okay, that's how I want it to go, but whatever needs to happen will happen. And yeah, that's what I want to say.